Committee Chairman Senator Ron Johnson told the panel he hoped for a bipartisan hearing that would examine the election. Instead, it resulted in a pitched battle between the two sides.
This is not disinformation, this hearing today. This is getting information we have to take a look at to restore confidence in our election integrity.
Mr. Chairman, I got to respond to that. I mean, you're saying I'm putting out information. Well, one, it had nothing to do with this report.
You lied repeatedly.
I did not.
You lied repeatedly in the press that I was spreading Russian disinformation, and that was an outright lie.
Among those testifying, Ken Starr, a member of President Trump's impeachment team.
The presidential election of 2020, with its unprecedented feature of the use of mail-in ballots, has given rise to a number of questions.
Chris Krebs, the lone witness called by Democrats and former DHS head of cybersecurity, who was fired after saying there was no evidence of election fraud.
We should also be taking a victory lap, celebrating a job well done. On November 12, 2020, government and industry representatives from the election security community issued a joint statement reflecting a consensus perspective that the 2020 election was the most secure in U.S. history.
Among those challenging that claim, Trump campaign attorney James Trupis, who went to court in Wisconsin asking that more than 221,000 absentee ballots be tossed in a state where Trump lost by a little more than 20,000 votes.
3 million people properly voted in the state of Wisconsin. More than 200,000 identified during this recount did not. But those votes got counted, and our statute says they should not have been. That, in our view, is a taint on our election in Wisconsin.
Jesse Banal, Trump's attorney in Nevada, credited data scientists and whistleblowers for finding what he called evidence of fraud.
Here's what we found. Over 42,000 people voted more than once. At least 1,500 dead people are recorded as voting, as shown by comparing the list of male voters with the Social Security death records. More than 19,000 people voted even though they didn't live in Nevada.
The attorneys also complained their efforts to investigate any irregularities were blocked or turned away by the courts on procedural grounds.
Our evidence has never been refuted, only ignored.
Democrats fought back, arguing the hearing was damaging to democracy and promoting debunked conspiracy theories about the election. And Republican Senator Mitt Romney also weighing in this week, saying, "I don't see the purpose of a hearing other than to stir up controversy." Meanwhile, Senate Majority Leader Mitch McConnell is reportedly urging Republican senators privately not to join any challenge when Congress certifies the Electoral College votes on January 6th. In Washington, I'm Tara Mergener, CBN News.